Hi, I'm Dr. Frederick Meyer, a neurosurgeon at Mayo Clinic and the Executive Dean for Education at the Mayo Clinic College of Medicine and Science. I'm excited to give you an overview of the experience at our campus in Rochester, Minnesota, as you consider Mayo Clinic for the next stage of your biomedical education. When you choose Mayo Clinic, you're not just choosing a place. You're choosing a community that will help you thrive and push you to pursue your individual interests. Mayo Clinic's primary value is that the needs of the patient come first. The primary value of the College of Medicine and Science is that the needs of our students and learners come first. We care deeply about all people and have a set of values that drives us to advance medicine and science.
Teamwork as a whole is just the foundation of what we do here. Everyone from the very bottom to the very top is all part of the same team. So everybody has distinct roles and everybody is equally valued. Everybody in the room has to be there for the patient. You know, if you're in there, you're helping out. You know, you're not just a student, you're not just a fly on the wall, you're not just an observer. You're there to take care of this person that's come in for the help that they need.
No matter your role, you'll join a collaborative team that treats the whole patient. We call this the Mayo model of care. This multi-specialty integrated approach to care doesn't happen at this scale anywhere else in the world.
Mayo's multi-specialty approach to healthcare has been incredible to experience as a student. I think this is different than the way I've personally experienced healthcare as a patient in other institutions. Seeing how a patient, for example, a complex cancer patient, will come in, will meet with their provider, but then that provider will then interact with specialists in so many different areas, and together they will collaborate and put forth a plan that is the best plan for that patient.
Downtown Rochester is the heart of our campus. Our beautiful Gonda and Mayo buildings with outpatient and procedural spaces where patients begin their healthcare journey. The Methodist campus of Mayo Clinic Hospital, our Proton Beam Therapy Center, multiple research buildings, the historic Plummer Building, specialty and primary care facilities and buildings, laboratories, an entire educational building system, and administrative buildings. Throughout downtown, buildings are connected by skyways and underground corridors we call subways, making it easy to get around no matter the season. Several blocks west of downtown Rochester is St. Mary's campus of Mayo Clinic Hospital. This hospital campus includes our emergency department, which is a level 1 trauma center serving the region, our children's hospital, and our separate Mayo Clinic Psychiatric Hospital.
So many different ways you can get from place to place. You know, it's not expected of you to really walk between buildings. They have a great shuttle system. If you're heading between the downtown area and St. Mary's, there's a shuttle for that. There's a subway system if you're downtown to get between all the major buildings, so you never have to really step outside.
We also serve our surrounding communities, providing care close to home. Mayo Clinic Health System has more than 60 community clinic and hospital locations and over 1,000 providers in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. Today, our learning community in Rochester is vast. We attract diverse students and trainees from close to home and throughout the country and around the world. Our learners come from all sorts of different backgrounds and bring their values and perspectives to our learning communities. Your instructors and mentors are active clinicians, researchers, and allied health team members. Many are world experts. Our people really are what makes Mayo a one-of-a-kind place to learn and grow.
The value of learning from individuals who are at the top of their field can't be overstated. A lot of times you will be connected with personally and working with individuals, whether in the clinical setting or in the classroom, with people who literally wrote the book on the subject. That's very important because these are individuals who can provide a unique perspective that may actually change the way you practice medicine in that area forever.
Although our entire campus is a rich education space, I'll point out a few highlights. We believe in using simulation and experiential learning to improve your skills and confidence in a supervised, safe environment. Our 11,500 square foot simulation center in Rochester hosts over 850 sessions with learners each year, totaling over 45,000 hours of learning time with standardized human patients, task trainers, mannequins, and virtual reality experiences.
And then the anatomy lab is also huge. A lot of our consultants will take us there during our 10 to 11 week rotation with them to practice various procedures, do a dissection, practice a neck dissection, practice a parotidectomy, and do some of those skills ahead of time so that when you get to the operating room, you're prepared and that you know what you're doing.
We have nearly a dozen library locations on campus too, with study areas and professional librarians ready to help you find resources. And our Siebens building in the center of campus has extensive classroom and meeting spaces. Research at Mayo Clinic is focused on the unmet needs of our patients and spans the spectrum of basic, translational, clinical, and epidemiological research. Across Mayo Clinic, we have more than 1,000 scientists and physicians engaged in research, nearly $900 million in annual research funding, and approximately 12,000 active IRB-approved clinical human trials and studies.
Being able to talk with patients here at Mayo and for them to share their experience regarding the treatment that they're receiving, for me as a student, that has been very motivational because it gives a meaning to my research. I know that what I'm doing is not just something that is gonna happen in the bench and it's gonna be published. Mayo brings a step forward, trying to push whatever research I'm doing into actual patient care. So that for me, it's very important because as a scientist, sometimes you really don't get to experience the translational aspect of your research.
Our multidisciplinary centers in individualized medicine, regenerative medicine, the science of healthcare delivery, and cancer promote collaborative, team-oriented research on medicine's toughest challenges. And Rochester is emerging as a hub for biotechnology, innovation, and industry collaborations as part of the Destination Medical Center initiative with the state of Minnesota.
I think seeing the changes that are happening in Rochester, such as the project like Destination Medical Center, it's very exciting. I think as a learner, this is the place where you want to be. This is where the change in healthcare is happening. There are a lot of startup companies, a lot of entrepreneurship is happening right here in Rochester. I think Mayo is leading the way with that. So as a learner who has interests in different areas, I think this is an excellent opportunity to become involved with not just the traditional medical path, but finding new ways to innovate.
You'll have many opportunities to get involved in projects that interest you, publish articles, present at conferences, and apply for internal and external research grants. GME trainees can pursue our Clinician Investigator Training Program for additional years of dedicated research training with funding.
I would say coming into residency, I didn't have a lot of research background, so I was kind of starting from scratch. And the department really built me up and allowed me to have the best research experience possible. I've worked with multiple different staff to publish papers. I've gotten grants from our department to help with statistical analysis and getting that statistical analysis done for various research projects. And then I've presented at several conferences so far.
Wellness isn't just something we talk about. We walk the talk. Actively prioritizing your wellness and self-care is a key thing we can do to ensure your success.
And so when evaluating medical schools, one of the things at the top of the list was, is this a place where I can be well? And Mayo made it very evident and clear, even during interviewing, that this is a place where they support learners, they surround you with resources, and they put you in the best position to succeed.
Our academic and wellness support services provide assistance when you need it. This is completely personalized and confidential. We offer academic advising, tutoring, mental health counseling, disability accommodations, and a variety of other services for students and trainees.
Our consultants are constantly checking in on us to make sure that we are doing okay mentally, physically, and having that support from them has made a huge impact on the way I approach my work-life balance. They make sure that we truly are following, work duty hours, that we're not being overworked, that we're doing okay mentally, that we're aware of all of the mental health resources that are available.
And finally, we have places and spaces to help you thrive. Our Dan Abram Healthy Living Center includes a modern gym, fitness and cooking classes, a pool, cafe, and much more. The campus also has indoor and outdoor spots to grab a bite, catch up with friends and classmates, or just enjoy some downtime. Rochester grew up around Mayo Clinic and healthcare. Our culture of hope and healing spills over into a diverse community that truly has a welcoming, caring spirit. Rochester has a population of about 120,000 people with numerous smaller communities surrounding the city. It's consistently ranked as one of the best places to live in the United States. It is a safe city. Whether you're solo or with a partner or family, you'll find friendly faces and plenty of ways to get plugged in and make this your home for however long that might be. Rochester is experiencing immense growth and transformation. New buildings are going up, and there's a sense of energy and excitement around town.
Throughout the entire year, I think Rochester has a lot of opportunities to meet people and to have a really good time. And I think that's what's perfect about Mayo's location being downtown Rochester. During the summertime, on a lunch break, I can step outside and grab a bite to eat at a new restaurant. And during the winter, when it's a little cooler, I can stay indoors and travel between buildings only using the subway system. And that's very convenient.
We have 4 beautiful seasons and love every one of them, even winter. Students and trainees have favorite activities for every season.
Rochester and Minnesota in general is a city where you can definitely do a lot of outdoor activities. So here I found that I actually like to do kayaking. So there's a lot of lakes and river around downtown where you can actually do that, or you can do camping or hiking. So I think being so close to nature has been one of my favorite parts since I live here, because I didn't get to experience that where I'm from.
In the winter, I'm a big skier because I grew up in New England. So there's a lot of great local ski places that you can go to and mountains that are totally affordable. So I do that with a lot of my co-residents as well.
This should give you a sense of our campus, our amazing culture, and our wonderful community. When I matched at Mayo Clinic in neurosurgery in 1981, I was an average medical student coming from Boston without any special credentials or attributes, and that's the truth. This place grew on me during training, and with great mentorship and support, I've had the good fortune to develop a wonderful career at Mayo Clinic and actually raise a family in Rochester with 6 kids. Imagine that. My wife, who's a full professor of neurology, will attest to the same positive feelings about our institution and city. I truly hope you'll join us at Mayo Clinic. Thank you.